can go with Universal Soldier.
I thought we already... Oh, we had a Stargate also.
Yeah.
It's the same director. I love Demolition Man.
Okay, so when we were filming Universal Soldier, I'll admit, this is the movie I thought you were talking about at first.
Really?
Yeah. Because when you said something...
Is this the same director?
I looked it up and I'm like, I thought this movie had
Los
Wesley
Angeles,
Snipes in it.
1996.
This is...
I love Demolition Man.
Yeah. I thought... because when we were talking about it...
It started with the cool-ass scene at the beginning where he, like, bungees in and fucking takes out all the terrorists and shit.
No, it's not.
It's very much the same type of story, too, because the two guys basically become criminals and are, like, put in jails and cryo-slept forever.
Right.
Which is what, like, Universal Soldier sort of is. Except, Demolition Man, he's let out because Wesley Snipes is a crazy motherfucker, and the only person that can bring him in is this crazy motherfucker.
So,
because they live in a society that doesn't have, violence or whatever anymore.
Demolition Man, the director, did this, Excessive Baggage, and that show Dinotopia that only had a few episodes, one season in the 2000s, 2002, and then some independent movie in 2006. All he's ever done.
He has a grenade.
I watched
We're on Bungie again. I like to try to add Bungie into like stuff because Bungie became like a...
You can't jump off the bungee, it hurts you.
Well, people started doing like Bungie stuffs like a lot more in the 90s.
I was
Instead of skydiving, people were bungeeing. Such a 90s thing.
I watched...
I wonder if bungeeing, like the amount of money people spend on it's gone down. Like if it's a hobby that's gone died or whatever. Comparatively so.
I would assume it has, because you used to see it everywhere.
There he is. I really want to get past this stage. I can't tell you how much I want to get past this. I want to know what it does when you get to the next part of the game. What? Say something.
I can't think of the movie. The Bruce Willis movie.
Die Hard?
Yeah, I watched Die Hard the other day. It was on TV.
Oh, it's doing the C4. He blows up the building. Oh, shit.
Well,
because it was all a trap.
Now you know the mistakes not to make, like jumping off the bungee before it's... Like doing that. That hurts you a lot.
How else am I going to speed run if I don't do my extreme bungee damage boosting?
Well, you gotta learn how
tactics?
to, like, not get shot 100 times before you
The gunplay is fucking horrible. It's really hard to duck and shoot. So, like that's hard to do. It seems it should be easier.
I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah, you are. You're disagreeing. I'm calling you out on disagreeing with me, bro. Look at that cage just like randomly there.
Yeah, there was one earlier, too.
Grenade, motherfucker. Which grenade?
But I hadn't seen Die Hard in a long time. And
you know what comes up all the time? Sorry. The shells in Demolition Man. Everybody always asks how the shells are supposed to be used because they don't use toilet paper anymore. They use shells. You don't remember this in Demolition Man?
I've only seen Demolition Man.
Okay,
parts of it.
So when Sylvester Stallone gets out of his cryo whatever, and he's hanging out with the nice cops.
Yeah.
And hot before she was annoying Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
Oh God. So he's with the terrible comedian that doesn't know about free speech or autism. I can't remember his name now. He's in all the fucking Adam Sandler movies. He's the one.
Rob Schneider?
Yeah, he's with Rob Schneider, and he's like, there's no toilet paper in the bathroom, and Rob Schneider's annoying character's like, oh, he doesn't know how to use the shells. Like, and it's like they never explain like how you'd use shells instead of toilet paper, and so people are constantly asking them, so how are the shells supposed to work? Like, it's not like a throwaway joke. Like, it's like it's like a sci-fi thing they thought through, not just a joke.
Oh yeah.
And it's not. It's just a stupid thing. They're just like, what's some stupid thing? Because they want the future to be completely different. Like,
right.
Rob Schneider's annoying ass character. If you don't know, I hate Rob Schneider so much. He's like an anti-vaxxer, and he got fired from one of his jobs because he's an anti-vaxxer and went on a whole freedom of speech tirade. And I think he's just fuck that guy.
Yeah.
So I added
and he has.
I had a tweet. I tweeted one of my favorite things, one of my favorite jokes, where it's like, we can add freedom of speech to the list of things Rob Schneider doesn't understand, along with vaccinations and comedy.
Yeah. Well, he also had like a super offensive like stand-up special on Netflix.
I don't remember that. I just remember the anti-vaxxer thing.
Rob Schneider something in soy sauce, Jewish and soy sauce.
Sweet and sour. Sorry, I got off on a whole different comedian there.
Yeah, a whole nother offensive comedian, depending on who you are. A lot of people find him unbelievably offensive.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't think there's anything offensive about him.
Mainly, he's like just
shit,
an offensive person.
Well, we're not making it the second episode. Or the second level. See you on the next episode. Shit, we never figured your thought about Die Hard.
Oh, the Die Hard thing. I forgot how unbelievably funny it was whenever he gets a machine gun. He's like, ho, 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 now I have a machine gun.
Oh, yeah. I actually made that reference in one of our videos.
Yeah, but I mean, I forgot how funny it was. I forgot how funny it was in the movie. Because it's so throwaway.
It was in the zombie one.
Yeah. But it's like a very throwaway thing that happens in the movie that's way big.
Die Hard's awesome.
Like
Die Hard 2's terrible, though.
I think it's better than it gets credit for.
I liked it. The whole sequence where he's telling them that they're about to have like a terrorist thing happen at their airport, and the guy's like, "You're not a cop here. Get out of my airport." That's so fucking horrible. It's like, I don't care if you saw something in baggage claim.
Which is so not like, it's such a pre-9/11 thing.
He's like an asshole about it. This is my airport.
Well, the cop...
I don't care if you're a hero cop.
The cop in the first one was an asshole, too.
What are you talking about?
The chief?
I don't remember the chief. I just remember the black cop guy.
The dad from Family Matters?
Yeah, that's like waiting downstairs for him the whole time. And
then, no. There's like, he has a chief, and he's like saying that, he's like, how do you know he's not a suspect? And he's like, I'm pretty sure he's a cop. And he's like, there's no way you could know that. Oh, yeah. There's a whole bad police chief thing.
I just know the airport guy in the second one totally blows it.
Who sends the SWAT team into their death in a really fucked up rocket launcher scene.
Alright, I'm going to give this one more try because I'm right there.
And here's us playing Demolition Man and talking about Die Hard.
Everybody remembers the murder, death, kill stuff from Demolition Man also. 187, murder, death, kill. And it has the comedian in it, the guy that likes to smoke. Oh shit, he's in the Rescue Me TV show. There's got to be a way to run that I don't know of.
Benjamin Bratt?
No.
Dennis Leary.
Dennis Leary is in it as the leader of the underground or whatever.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because they secretly allowed Wesley Snipes' character out of cryo. They were teaching him how to kill the Edward Smiley or whatever his name is, and then they were training him in cryo to be.
Did we watch
more of a badass?
Did me and you watch Demolition Man fairly recently?
No, I've seen Demolition Man a billion times.
No, I'm just, as you're explaining it, I'm like starting to vividly remember things.
And
it has
me and you. It has the cool Taco Bell scene where all restaurants are Taco Bell now. Demolition Man's way better than people give credit to. The scene where he goes nuts, where he's like hacking into the ATM and the cops show up.
Okay, but it's good in a bad way.
No, it's good in a good way.
No, it's good in...
Because the restaurants are Taco Bell.
If you can see Robert's face, he can't even...
Wesley Snipes jumping on the cop car being like, yeah, I know Kung Fu now.
So, okay, I always knew Wesley Snipes from Major League, but I didn't know him as Wesley Snipes. I knew him as the guy from Major League. I knew Wesley Snipes as Blade.
Yeah, I don't like Blade.
And somebody was like, I think my dad one day was like, that's Wesley Snipes or something. I'm like, no, it's not. I was like, Wesley Snipes is like jacked.
He is jacked in Blade.
Well, it's also because he was on a fuck ton of steroids. Him and Sylvester Stallone both have gotten arrested for it.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Sylvester Stallone almost got put in jail for a long time because he was crossing the border with a bunch of illegal steroids.
And then he made that show where he protects the border. Is that Sylvester Stallone or is that Arnold Schwarzenegger that recently did that movie where he's
Kindergarten Cop?
No, there's recently a movie where one of them's an action hero that's like protecting a border town.
Oh yeah.
I think that's actually Arnold.
It's actually both of them.
Is it both of them?
It's the Old Man Avengers.
No. I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a completely unrelated movie where it's not. It's not the group of old people. I'm glad we can't remember the name of that. With the one that has like Jackie Chan in it, or not Jackie Chan, it's Jet Li.
Yeah.
And Dolph Lundgren and.
Yeah, because I was gonna make a reference to it earlier.
Yeah, no, it's not that series.
Expendables.
Yeah, it's not Expendables. It's another terrible movie where he's like a cop on a border town, and they're about to like cross the border because it has like a whole goofy like border crossing, almost like Fast and Furious segment.
Is it the Arnold Schwarzenegger? I think it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. With the goofy guy from Jackass.
Yeah, because it was after he was the governor or whatever.
Yeah. I have no idea what it's called.
There's got to be a way to run through here.
Yeah, because you keep getting hit by that second one, last one.
Like, run button? Do I need to blow him up before I go down there? Maybe throw a grenade down. I don't know.
I couldn't imagine because I feel like it's gonna blow the building up.
Well, no, that's what it does in the movie. It blows the civilians up or something. Oh fuck! He just kind of shows up behind you.
No, because it's an invisible wall.
Well, fuck! Now I don't have grenades.
Well, it's not the grenades, anyways. Because there's like.
Well, this is bullshit.
Well, next time.
Yeah. Fuck you, game.